If you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
흥미로운 재료? 무슨 뜻이야?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove for obvious reasons, but no one has earned my trust if not you.
와우.
When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful.
어허.
Infernal metal is like a wild horse.
지옥에서 일을 했었구나.
Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
오호. 우리 이거 지옥의 가면을 찾았는데 이걸로 뭐라도 만들 수 있겠어?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have?
가면 3개가 있지.
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere.
야,
These must have been a
그렇구나.
pain to get a hold
잘
of.
주웠죠?
American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces.
와, 너 짱이다. 그러면 만약에 얘네들이 다 죽였으면 이런 것도 못 만들었을 거 아니야.
그쵸.
There. Be careful who sees you using that. Might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
오,
우와.
폭탄이 됐네.
화염 및 천둥 피해를 주고 뒤로 밀어냅니다. 와우.
얘들아 리천부터 빨리 구하자.
아직 안 나왔어?
어떻게 나와요? 감옥에 있는데.
뭐.
It's toasty in here.
근데 여기까지 황소를 어떻게 데리고 왔지?
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed I am.
어떻게 그림자를 뚫고 나왔지?
On the double. One hook, quickly following you,
와.
look.
너도 무사한 걸 보니 좋네.
I remember you from the Grove with the Druids. I hoped to see you again, and now I have.
잘 있어.
류천이 감옥 가서 다행이지. 너 감옥 안 갔으면 바로 그냥 한우
바로
돼버렸을
유쾌됐어.
텐데.
바로.
제가 아무리 둘러봐도 감옥이 안 보이거든요. 근데 의심 가는 곳이 여기밖에 없어요.
Let's head inside.
오.
There's food and warmth to spare.
Pretty as you are, this is no time for a
네?
natter. Head on into Last Light.
어허, 매력을 내가 아주 흘리고 다니는구만.
저기요.
할신.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Sereth, Scout, seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap only for me to land them in this one.
아니야. 제블로는 어디 있어, 근데?
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender, but they were toying with us, making examples.
어휴.
And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others, maybe the cult got them, maybe the curse.
아, 그래서 제블로 찾기가 있었구나. 희망을 가져. 넌 살아남았잖아. 다른 이들도 살아남았을 거야.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will
제가
serve us
죽인 게
better, I
제블로예요?
think. But
아니.
thanks.
제블러가 누군지 몰라.
It was sweet of you to try.
티플링 대장이요.
오른쪽 참나무 문 좀 열어주시겠어요?
이거?
아 여기도 아니네. 와 나 진짜 어디 갇혀 있지?
알피라. 나랑 같이 공연했던 애 아니야?
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
다들 다롤탑으로 끌려갔다고 들었어.
I keep replaying it over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first.
아우.
Then his tongue.
정말 유감이야.
It just never stops. Some of us fought back, or tried to, but it was hopeless. All I could do was run.
도망친 건 옳은 선택이었어.
That means a lot, coming from you. You always seem to take everything in your stride. How do you do it? How do you keep
목숨
going?
말고 소중한 게 없지.
이렇게 징징대이 씨.
우리 같은 바드니까 바드로서 얘기를 해주겠습니다. 밤이 어두울 때면 별을 가장 밝게 빛난다잖아. 그러니 계속 빛나도록 해. 다시 잘 될 거야.
Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever.
와우.
A tale worth remembering, especially now.
Wow.
You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The
또
others might still be
구했어요.
out there.
티플링 구출하기.
If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise.
아 귀찮아 이씨.
And God's have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
오케이. 걱정 마. 내가 그들을 찾아낼게.
이미
Thank
죽었어.
you. If anyone can
감옥에
manage it,
갇혀서
you can.
독해졌어.
Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
나 어딨어 진짜. 어딨어?
뭔가 지하 쪽에 있을 것 같거든? 여기 밖으로 나갔어야 됐나? 왠지 여기인 것 같거든요?
게일로 계속 찾았는데 진짜 못 찾겠어.
여기인 것 같거든요?
여기가 딱 봐도 감옥인데.
유천아!
끼끼.
저기 있다. 오른쪽에 있다.
오른쪽?
으아, 빨리
유천아!
구해줘이.
울어봐.
구해줘이.
유천아 울어봐 빨리.
아 저 나올 수 있었네요 생각해보니까. 내가 왜 이 생각을 못했지?
근데 도망자야 너.
경비원한테 발각되면 즉시 체포되거든요. 좀 기다렸다 가죠.
증거 보거나? 자물쇠 따게 당장 시작해. 하이야! 아니 말도 안 되잖슨. 이거지. 와.
내 무기 어딨어 그러면. 증거 보관함 여기 있다. 성장 가서 팔지도 못하고 다 뺏겨서.
됐다.
가자. 너무 웃기네.
자, 유치원 구했죠?
난 자유다.
무슨 일이야?
Are you? Good. I
아.
pray it's not too late for Duke Ravengard.
An extra
부하들
blade
같은데?
could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
어허.
He still won't speak, just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of
뭐지?
use on his person.
기억나요?
His original writ of duty,
기억 안 나요.
signed by Anton himself.
내가 구했던 애 아니야?
Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
나 기억나?
We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in.
응, 아직 못 찾았어.
I trust you will do
어쩔 건데?
everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek
왜
reinforcements.
우리가 할 거라고 생각했지?
그니까 윌이 우리한테
The
있어서?
council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong.
다행이네.
I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
You know the
Oh.
name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. He is no lord.
고타씨 경리라고? 난 그냥 의원 정도로만 기억하는데?
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch.
얘 냄새가
It's no
나.
wonder he earned the
고타씨. 쉬야
The
냄새가 나.
Steel Watch are the future of
고타시라서?
warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash
아니, 그
had only
자동 인형이
completed work
우리를
on
공격하는 건
prototypes
생각을
before
안 해?
Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketherick throws at us. I'm sure of it. I'll do my best.
고타씨를 믿지 마.
But there's every chance I'll fall
토론이
to
왜
the
이렇게
curse
길어?
or the cult before I reach the city.
감옥에서 괜히 구했다.
Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jahira. That
Eh?
Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell.
오케이.
We'll meet again, God's willing.
근데 얘 왜 이래?
Flame colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art colour?
이병 텔라.
애 감염됐나?
상처 부위 눌러봐요.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken. A Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us
납치됐을
bring
때
him
같이
back.
있던 애인가 봐.
We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out
그러게
there for
바로
long.
괴물되던데.
Don't know how he made it or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the shadow fell.
아, 수염 좀 깎아라.
It has not broken.
내가 한번 살펴볼게. 상처 꾹.
내가 한번 살펴볼게.